Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kisha, this is little AJ, and we are back sharing his 2-month update. So below you can find all the links to my social media where you can see tons of pictures of this very cute little guy and of the other kids and so many other things. So definitely follow along on Facebook and on Instagram. And if you're new to our channel, welcome. Don't forget to take a second to get subscribed. That way you won't miss any new videos. So as I said, AJ is 2 months old now. Look at how big he's getting. Look. He's doing a lot better holding his head up and controlling his neck. It's just amazing. So I thought we'd go over how he's been doing. I know some of these videos are not for everybody. So if you're really not interested in AJ or his monthly updates, definitely check out my playlist. There's tons of other videos. But if you followed along this far and you've been through our pregnancy and everything that went along with that, definitely stick around for the updates because they're so fun because you get to see the baby more. Say hello, YouTube. Hello. We're in front of a big window here, so he's always looking out. Okay. So right now, AJ is 11 pounds and 7 ounces. He's 22 inches long. He's in the 36th percentile, so he's a little guy. I'm sure he's going to get bigger, but none of my kids were very big, and he is definitely on the smaller side. However, he has outgrown a lot of his newborn clothes. He is now in 0 to 3 months, and he's starting to chunk up just a little bit. You can see some chubby cheeks coming in. Hi. And he's really starting to gain some weight. He eats well. He had a few digestion issues, but they're not really bad at this point. Sometimes he'll spit up a little bit after burping, but we just haven't had any issues since putting him on the Gerber Soothe. So we have 3 different types of bottles in this house that we use for this beautiful baby boy. And the first one, which is his favorite, are the Tommy Tippy bottles. I think he just really likes the nipple. We actually have one right here that's open. But he is a formula-fed baby, and he's done so good with these bottles since he's been born. Hi, you want to sit down? Okay. And you can't really see him. Let me adjust the camera. There he is. There he is. There's baby AJ. There's baby AJ. And the other bottles are the Advent, which we use quite a bit. He likes this bottle a lot as well. And then on the nights that we think he's feeling a little bit fussy or he's gassy, we will use the Dr. Brown bottles. So these are great. They really are. But the Tommy Tippy bottles are the ones that he really seems to use the most. What are you doing? He's wanting to stand up. Say, I can't make up my mind. I can't make up my mind. So those are the 3 bottles we use the most, and I thought that I would eventually do a review on all 3 of them and tell you why he is loving them and how I think they work for him. He's pulling my shirt down. Okay, there we go. And we've been really fortunate. He hasn't had, reflux or, any of the issues that Brittany had. He seems to be doing really well on the formula, so just a little bit of spitting up. Now, we are using tap water in his bottle, and, my doctor, or his doctor, said it was completely fine. She didn't see any reason to use, filtered water. She said that she doesn't see any reason to put him on organic formula. We talked about that. And so, again, no digestion issues. So we are just using the tap water. And, if I thought for a second that he needed filtered water, I would definitely do that. But we just haven't had any issues with that. So with this little guy here, we have came out of newborn diapers. We are currently in Huggies size 1. And these are really cute. These actually have Winnie the Pooh on them. Last time we had Mickey Mouse. I don't know. But he is cooing, as you can hear and see. and he's just the sweetest little baby, but he is growing. So he is continuing to do his tummy time, which is so cute, but sometimes he gets really mad. But he can lift his head up really well. He can put it side by side or side to side. And some of that has to do with us putting him on his belly to sleep. I know that, you know, you're not supposed to do that with babies. I have read all the books. I understand. But sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do. When he is extremely fussy, he will sleep on his belly. That is his preferred way of sleeping. And for nap time, a lot of times he will go on his belly because I'm up and I can keep an eye on him. But we do know, because we've watched him, he will turn his head in his sleep. So a lot of it has to do with neck control on why they don't want, you know, babies on their bellies. Because, you know, they can suffocate. So if he is laying on his belly, it's just on a crib sheet. There is no, you know, fluffy blankets or anything like that. No pillows, nothing to that degree. And we just put him on his belly and pat his back. And it seems to make a world of difference. He is smiling now. Are you going to smile for everybody? And he is cooing. Oh my God, I'm so in love with him. And now his mobile above his swing are his new friends. It's so cute. Our morning routine, which I plan on getting filmed for you guys sometime very soon. You will see, like, every morning, you know, he ends up in that swing while I'm getting my coffee and getting a fresh bottle. And he just talks to his little mobile friends, and it's just so sweet to see. He's cooing, he's smiling, he's laughing. He's just really starting to show that personality of his. And to be honest, his daddy is a big clown. He was a class clown going up, and I have a feeling this one might take after some of that. You never know. He is making a lot of really good, watch your head. He really is making a lot of good eye contact. His expressions are priceless. They are so funny. If you haven't seen them, definitely check out some of the pictures on Instagram. I'll throw one in up here because there was a really funny one a while back ago, and I'll put that up. He has some of the funniest expressions, and he just makes us smile and laugh all the time. Now, he is starting to try to hold his little rattle. I don't have his rattle in here with me. He is trying to hold his little rattle a little bit and listen to the sounds. And a few little toys that sound like paper. Yeah, so he is starting to notice, you know, more objects. And his toys on his car seat, he is noticing all the time. He loves bath time. He rarely cries during bath time now. And some of the nights he's swimming with me, and some of the nights we have him in his little bathtub. And he does great. He loves bath time. He loves, you know, kicking in the water. And he always smells so good. And our older kids, which we have two 16-year-old girls and a 15-year-old boy, are doing so good with him. We're very proud of them because, you know, we weren't sure how the kids would take to having a new baby. Our kids are so much older now, and I have two, Ryan has one, and, you know, we were just nervous. And now watching them with him and seeing how they change his diaper, or they'll make a bottle, or just pick him up when he's whimpering, or, you know, starting to get a little grumpy. It is so amazing, and I just love watching them with him. And it's been like a family affair. And I know, you know, everybody's going to say, well, babies always are. Well, you know, we weren't sure that was going to be the case, how much the teenagers would really be hands-on. But they've done such a good job, and we're so proud of them. I did forget to mention a couple of things real quick. When I was talking about digestion and gassy problems, of course they have gas drops for babies, and we have used them a few times. But what we really love is the gripe water. And this one is the daytime one. They do have a nighttime. They are all natural. And so I think it's 2 weeks. You have to be 2 weeks old. The baby has to be 2 weeks old to get these. And they have made such a world of difference. They take his hiccups away so fast. So I will talk more about those in a different video. I'm planning on sharing like newborn favorites. And those gripe waters definitely are favorites. Now the only sitters that have been watching him are Jackson and Ryan, myself. I'm not really a sitter, and neither is Ryan, but I'm just trying to tell you who watches him. And Ryan's stepmom. She watched him for the first time the other night. I shared that in the Day in the Life vlog. I'll put that up here in case you haven't seen it yet. But she's the first one who's really kept him for any length of time. And did you have a good time? Huh? My little wiggle worm. So it's been really nice. I did not want to put this baby in daycare. He is right here beside me in the rocking place, so you might hear him. He makes some noises here and there, but I didn't want to put him in daycare. I still don't want to put him in daycare. I feel fortunate enough to be able to be home with him and spend most of my days with him and most of my time with him. And maybe when he gets a little bit older, we'll consider daycare when I am ready to really go back to work full time. But right now, my days and nights are basically consisting of mostly AJ. So I feel really fortunate for that. We don't want to have a lot of sitters, and we are not young. We're not in our 20s wanting to go out and party and all that kind of stuff. We're happy to be home on a Friday night with him. And it's just one of the blessings of being older when you have kids. He's also sleeping much better at night. And again, this nighttime gripe water has, what does it have in it? Organic ginger, chamomile, fennel, lemon balm, and passion flower. And this is the nighttime. You can see down here the little purple. It really does help. He is sleeping better at night, and I think it's because, you know, his digestive system has, you know, matured a little bit. He's not near as gassy. When he is, that gripe water comes in super, super handy. And he is starting to use his pacifier a lot more to comfort himself at night. He is not completely in his own bed yet, but he is getting there. He is taking naps in his crib. He is taking naps in his packing play. He sleeps in his rock and play a lot here in the bedroom and in our bed sometimes. I'm sorry, we have all been just getting over a cold, and I didn't bring anything in here to drink. But he is doing so much better with soothing himself, getting to sleep. He is finding his thumb. He is sucking on that thumb sometimes at night too. So, he's, what? Hold on, come here. See, we can just move you right on over here. There you go. And he is just doing really well at night. So I feel blessed that we're starting to get some sleep. Don't get me wrong, there are some rough nights, and there's going to be rough nights. But 2 months in, we are starting to get 4 to 5 hours straight sleep at night, and it's like a mini vacation. He gets up at a decent hour, and we're up for, you know, usually the first time he's up in the morning, he's only up for about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes before he's ready to take a nap again. He is growing and maturing, and we are just so over the moon excited with him. And I just thought I would give you guys an update, let you know how he's doing and how he's growing. Again, we are so happy, and we are so thankful that he is in our life. And, you know, God gives you little miracles when you are least expecting them. And I never believed in my 40s I would have had another baby, that it would be a boy, when really I just wanted a house full of girls. But the boys have totally taken over, and it's okay because I am totally in love with him and Jackson, and the boys are still the sweetest things. And so I just never would have guessed this would be my life, and I am so thankful. I'm so happy that he's healthy and happy and growing and thriving and starting to really recognize me and his dad and his siblings. And on the nice days, we're getting him outside a little bit for some fresh air. And, you know, there's not a whole lot you can say about a 2-month-old that's healthy and happy. that's mainly it. There's not a lot going on. We do hold him up and play with him now, and just spend as much time with him as we can. So that is about it. He is not getting, oh, I was going to say he's not getting anything other than formula. Now, being that he was so little and he's only in the 36th percentile, his doctor recommended putting just a little bit of cereal in his bottle at night, and we tried that. Obviously we will try to plump him up, but it didn't seem to make that much of a difference, and we do it about every other night now. It certainly doesn't help him sleep longer. I don't know why people believe it does. I guess because they think their stomach is more filled up. But it's harder on their digestive system to give a baby so young cereal. And, after his pediatrician recommended it, we talked about it. And Ryan and I, we researched it. And we really don't want to give him cereal unless absolutely necessary. Because it's harder on their systems, and it's harder for them to sleep, believe it or not. So many other people believe it's better for them. But one of the things I will tell you is to know your baby, to listen to your instincts, because through the months, it's going to matter. And for us, we just are not about to give him cereal all the time. We do understand his doctor recommended it, so we're doing it every other night in his bottle, and seeing how that really plays out. So for 4 ounces, we use just the same scoop like the one for the formula. We do 1 scoop of rice cereal per 4 ounces of formula. And again, this is the Gerber Soothe, and it's just really been good for him. And so he has like no milk allergies or nothing like that. We didn't have to put him on soy. With Brittany, my 16-year-old daughter, we could not find a formula that would work for her. We tried everything. We went to specialists. We had prescription formula. She'd spit it up. She had reflux so bad. We tried the rice in the bottle, I believe at that point, because I think at that time her pediatrician recommended giving it to her so it would be a little more of a substance in her belly besides just the liquid. I gave up at 6 months old and put her on whole milk, and Brittany never had another problem again. I just think she I don't know, hated the formula. I'm not sure. But we're not having that problem with AJ. He is doing so good on the Gerber Soothe that we'll just keep him on that. I was thinking about getting, I think it's called Pure Baby. I'm not sure. I think it is. I think we were going to try that. It's an organic baby food. But again, the pediatrician didn't see no reason to do that. Again, with, and the same with the distilled water. So we're good there. Now, we do have a new bottle that I'm going to talk to you guys about in a review. This is the Fuel Baby bottle, and I can't wait to share this with you. I know so many of you are going to find this extremely handy, and there is going to be a giveaway on Instagram. So that's going to be one of the first things up. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please do. It's Jaggers. I know right now my blog is down, and I explained that in that vlog that went up just the other day, but I sound so nasally right now. But definitely follow along so you know when that giveaway is happening. I think this is a bottle that any parent would love for a bunch of reasons. I'm going to share it with you. They sent it to me, and I'm going to tell you all about it very, very soon. So you need to follow along on Instagram so you can get entered in the giveaway. So that is about it. AJ is doing great, and we are happy. There's not been like any really meltdowns or hard times or anything I'm dealing with postpartum that has made this a hard month. In fact, it's been fun watching him grow, and I can't wait till he's crawling and walking and talking. We're just loving all the different milestones, and I think that's what I would say to any new parent. And I feel like a new parent. I have a 15-year-old. That's my youngest son, so everything feels new to me. But I would say enjoy every milestone. Enjoy every single minute you can with your babies. When I was younger, I definitely didn't parent the same. I wasn't near as a good mom to Brittany and Jackson as I am with AJ. And it's just age. It really is. It's maturity. It's not being stressed out. It's not being selfish, which is a big thing. So I would just recommend really taking the time and spending it with your baby. You know, there's a lot of days my apartment is a mess and I haven't started dinner because I'm just holding, comforting, playing with AJ. And at first it really bothered me and I had some issues with that. But my main focus and my main job is the kids. So when I am what it feels like being lazy, just sitting around holding and playing with a baby, maybe I'm watching a YouTube video or I'm just talking to him or reading him a little book. Do I have his book up here? I wanted to share that with you guys. Where is it? Where is it? I don't know. I have been reading some little books to him, and some of the ones that have, you know, like soft touches to it and crunchy little paper. I forget what the book is called, and I don't know where it's at. But I have been reading, and, you know, those moments are not moments where you're slacking off. They're moments where you're bonding with your child. So, you want your baby back? So, you know, I don't feel guilty about those anymore. Also, in terms of swaddling, now we still do swaddle AJ, and he's done so good with that. And, you know, we wrapped our babies up when I was younger, but really swaddling them tight is something I didn't really do a lot with the other kids, but it worked well for him. However, in month 2, he does not want his arms or his hands swaddled. So we leave those out, and a lot of his clothes had the little pull over mittens, and he can wiggle his little fingers out. So we are done with those. He isn't scratching his face near as much. He's getting a lot more control of his hands. And I do want to point out, I'm going to point this out in probably every video, the app Baby Sparks is so good for different milestones and developmental information and exercises that you can start from the moment you bring your babies home. So definitely check out this app on your smartphone to, you know, get some activities that you can do with your newborn and your 1-month-old and your 2-month-old. You can definitely still interact with them and move their legs and help their muscles. And Baby Sparks is a great app for that. Still using Baby Sprout, Baby Photo, Baby's First Year, Tiny Memories, also Instagram, of course. Those are some of the apps I've been using this past month. If I get any new ones, I will share them with you next month. So that is about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this update for AJ. Let me grab him. Come here. Let's go. Come on. Say thank you, YouTube, so much for watching. And thank you guys for all of your comments. Come on. Look at that beautiful baby. We love you guys. Don't forget to get subscribed if you're not already. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how your children are doing and what stage of parenting you're in. If you have a little baby like this one, or if you got teenagers like we do as well, you can let me know how you're doing. And I will see you guys very, very soon in my next video. Say bye. Say bye-bye. AJ. Somebody's getting so sleepy. Bye, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. We're going to take a nap.